Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jong Lodong of a Dragon House. Today it's October 11th, around 12:30 at about 1 o'clock at noon. So right next to me, I have the Dragon House veteran, Mikey Gonzalez, officially signed today on competing on our upcoming event, Dragon House 27, November 18th at the heart of San Francisco Kezar Pavilion. Now, Mikey, let's talk a little bit about yourself. You've been out of the game for a couple years. I've been trying to drive you back into the fight game, but you always say no, a lot of personal reasons. Finally, this fight happened. We'll make it happen for you to competing on our next event. Let's talk a little bit about yourself. What happened to you? And then let the fight fan know a little bit what you've been up to and what got you into martial art and fighting.
Yeah, first of all, thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of was, after my decision loss, my title fight loss, which I still think I won according to the rules that go on, that just passed actually this last year. I won that fight. And Ed Calantes, I've watched a couple of other fights that he's reffed, even in the Dragon House promotion, and he stands the guys up if there's no action, So since that loss, I kind of was a little bitter about it because I'm technically still 4-0 and I'm the Dragon House 170-pound champion because I landed way more strikes, I threw up way more submissions, and all Sam Spangler did was lay and pray. But so basically that's kind of why I was a little bitter. So I kind of just took some time off and focused on my career, my future, went back to school, be graduating soon.
Well, congratulations on that.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to focus on that stuff. I was thinking about retiring for during that time, but I think I got like, 1 or 2 fights left in me just to see where it goes, Hopefully I don't get robbed and get a good judge or a good ref this time.
Hopefully don't let the judge's head because you'll never know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true too. I'm not gonna push the blame. I shouldn't have left it in the judge's hand for sure. But like I said, that decision loss has been wearing on me. So that's most likely the reason why I haven't been, I've been just focusing on other things. But I'm ready to get back in there, this time, see where it goes, see where I'm headed,
That's awesome. Now, let's talk about your training camp, the gym you're training at. I know you've been, you trained at AKA for a little bit, like a few years back, and now you're training with a new gym. So where's your new gym and what's your new gym's all about?
Yeah, so I've been in martial arts my whole life, and I've been in and out of pretty much every martial arts school. Like, I know how they function and how they run, I'm not gonna bash anyone, but my new gym is Tactica, based out in Santa Clara. The main man there is Danny Zelig, and my coach, my teacher, Flavio Meyer. So shout out to my teacher, Flavio Meyer, man, for being a genuine great person. But yeah, that gym is off the hook. I love it. The environment's great, high level technique and training. So if you're watching and you want to check out a place I highly recommend. I've been everywhere, and that's my home. That's my home for sure. So yeah, that's basically my new gym. I've been pretty much everywhere, but Tactica, Santa Clara, that's where we're at.
That's awesome. And you have a full-time job too.
Yeah, I work full time. I'm putting like 60 hours this week. I have 2 jobs. Going to school, so I don't really have time to train, but that's why I said I gotta shout out Danny, because basically he gives me access to that gym 24/7, so I get in my work when I need to,
That's pretty awesome.
I get in as much work as I can,
That's awesome. Now let's talk about your upcoming opponent, Antoine Smith. He's a veteran, come from Fresno. He's also been around, all the good gyms in Fresno area. So what's your thought to coming into this camp? I think he's a lot more active than you are. You've been completely kind of out of the game and trying to get back in, get a couple more fights. What's your thought to fighting a very game opponent like him?
Yeah. Respect to Antoine Smith, man, for taking the fight. That's what's up. I've had a lot of people just, fall through. Life happens, but respect to you for taking the fight. Appreciate it.
That's awesome. I know he's a very game opponent, so everyone is always curious. If it's a Mikey Gonzalez fight, your game is pretty much standard. You stand up and bang. And a lot of people say stand up, bang, but they showed up in the cage, they become a wrestler, become other stuff. when you mean stand up and bang, you actually really mean stand up and bang. So I'm very interested in watching you. Is this fight going to be the same thing as how you usually do?
Yeah, probably. I just do that. The reason why people say that is because people are fake, man. People are fake nowadays. They say one thing, then they do the other. a lot of men nowadays too. Like, besides the point, I can rant on this for days, but men nowadays are fake to me. Mm-hmm. They like sit in the salon chair and gossip. So all you men doing that, don't do that shit. That's whack. But that's why they say one thing and they do another. I say what it is and I do it.
So Antoine Smith, prepare for stand up and bang. This is the guy right here.
Just be ready to fight, man. So I appreciate it though.
Yeah.
Sure.
So now, if people want to get a hold of you to buy tickets watching you fight, how can people contact you?
You can hit me up on my Instagram. I'm pretty active on there at Mikey Rolls, MikeyRolls, or you can add me on Facebook, Mikey Rolls. That's pretty much it. Or come to my gym, Tactica Santa Clara.
That's pretty awesome. Any sponsor you want to shout out to?
I'm not sponsored. I know that's kind of crazy because I'm a pretty talented individual, but I'm not. So if there's any business out there that want to sponsor a dope ass dude, hit me up. But I'll shout out some dope individuals. Super Greasy, they're a clothing line. They don't sponsor me, but there's some cool ass people. Super Greasy on Instagram. My teacher for sure. Shout out to my teacher Flavio. Mad respect to you. A lot of admiration for my teacher.
Now, I know I got one question. I know a lot of people always curious. You start off your entire fighting career, pretty much at the 155, and the last couple of fights you bump up to 170, and you don't really look that big to me. What do you walk around weight?
I should probably fight at 55, but it's hard to afford a nutritionist and eat healthy, So I just eat like Taco Bell, McDonald's and stuff. So I just like to eat. I don't like to cut weight, really.
Do you like 175 or?
Like probably like 173, 172 right now.
You don't cut weight at all.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's an interesting individual right here, Mikey Gonzalez. Will be fighting at the undercard at the upcoming event, Dragon House 27. Don't miss it. This is a big stack card. It's about 20 fights on the card, 12 pro, 8 amateur. Curious about this veteran, out of the game for a few years, and now it's making a comeback. What's he gonna do in the cage? And don't miss it out. And for more information about the fight card layout, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. Please give us a like on the Dragon House MMA fan page at the Facebook and subscribe our YouTube channel. Any last word you want to shout out to your opponent?
No, mad respect to you, man. So I look forward to meeting you November 18th. Shout out to my teacher, Tactica.
Any MMA fight fans out there, this is Mikey Gonzalez. Look forward to having him perform. This event will live stream pay-per-view nationwide, so order your pay-per-view voucher on DragonHouseMMA.com. We'll see you guys out there. Good to have you on board, Mikey.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it, John.
See you guys out there. Peace.
Man.